I once saw a video where someone included a bow shot that was pretty cool, so I thought I'd do my own too. Maybe it's not as impressive, but it's still cool. Welcome back to another episode of Horrible Wi-Fi Fighters. That's HWFFF, and the extra F is, of course, for extra fun. And the extra fun for today, well, I thought I'd talk about something that I've been thinking about a couple times. But first off, you ever realize that people who do Minecraft stuff like this, if they're famous, not famous, you think about it, they're basically podcasters with Minecraft overlaid on it. Makes it a little more interesting, but they're basically podcasters. That's basically what they are. Yeah, brain sometimes doesn't work sometimes, and this guy is like not coming here. Come here, buddy. There's another dude. Get shoe, vamos. There we go. All right, now I've got strength. You can come here, buddy. Come back, reach your destination. Bye. Oh, not today. So, some people sometimes ask me, do you trust people? And I'm like, do I trust people or do I trust people? And while some of them may be right with some points that they give, it's like, oh, you should trust everybody and stuff like that. Well, obviously you shouldn't trust everybody because that's just a fact. But then it's like, well, how in the world did you get to this point? And I think a lot of you, it's not okay. Let me track back. It's not that I don't trust people. It's that I'm just careful about who I do trust. I'm not just going to willy-nilly just, hand something super important to some random person. Like, obviously, like, no one's obviously going to do that. And I think a lot of people get like this because they have siblings or they have friends. One of the two. Maybe they don't have siblings, but they have friends. Maybe they don't have friends, but they have siblings, so therefore they still have friends, technically. Man. When you have siblings, they test you in many different ways, and one of them is trust. Like, for some reason, you still trust them, even afterwards, if they may pull a prank on you or something. My siblings pulled tons of pranks on me. There's more people coming. You too? Nope. And my siblings would be like one time I was sleeping and they took a marker and then they came in my room and drew a mustache on my face. And I didn't know this until I woke up, went to the bathroom, and I looked in the mirror when I was like washing my hands. And lo and behold, there was this little curly mustache. Man, this guy's elusive too. There's a lot of elusive people. There's that mustache right on my face. And I'm like, oh. That's what they were doing. Like, I was like, well, didn't you know? Well, yeah, I was like half asleep. I remember seeing them. I was like, I didn't remember. There's this funny like meme I saw. It showed a kid looking into a hose, and then the other kid, like the sibling behind him, has like the faucet like ready to go like outside, just to turn that, just to rotate it, just so the water comes on. I'm like, yeah, that's basically it. Not that I'm saying my siblings I love my siblings. Don't get me wrong. It's just kind of funny sometimes when you look back at all the years and you're like, yeah, they kind of shaped me into the person I am today, and a lot of other people too. One story I remember quite well. Here we go. One sec. Oof. This guy is determined, and he has stuff, and he has block hitting too. And I'm up against the wall, so I don't know how much I would actually win that. Yeah, always be careful when someone has a bow. So like when you're a younger sibling, like I'm in the middle somewhere, and my two older sisters were like, let's make stew. All right, so when you're kids and stuff like that, you're like, okay, let's make stew out of a bunch of random stuff. Yeah, so we took a bunch of random things and made into like the stewed dandelions for cheese. I mean, you're a kid, so it's like whatever it is, And then when we were going to test our stews, my sister was like, all right, you guys go over there and eat yours, and I'll go over here and eat mine. And so like we're young and we're immature and stuff. And I ate mine. And then went in the house and threw up a piece of grass because I believed them. They're like, no, I ate mine. All to come to find out. Whoa, that was funny. All to find out that she never ate hers. And I'm like, dude. So it's like, guys, don't just believe people just because they said it. All right, there's a lot of stuff that goes into play. Now, I wish we could just shake on it like it used to be in the days of old and stuff. Of course, but be careful, because if you eat grass, don't eat grass. Okay, just say don't do it. It's not good. This guy is going to have a very, very fun time. But yeah, my siblings very much helped me to be very careful with whom I trust. So if someone comes up, it's a little hesitant at first, it's like, okay, you kind of figure out who they are in a sense, and eventually over time, you form a relationship and you're able to, talk about stuff and life and whatnot and be friends, just normal stuff. Where'd he go? But yeah, that's it on that, and this guy's going to die. So here we go, final battle, guys. Battle music. Bum 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 bum. No, I'm kidding. Oh. Yeah. Okay, so these people, talking about trust. This person says, "Oh, I'm not good," and then he does this. But you know what I'm saying? Some people say that. This is a perfect example. Just saying, some people say that stuff, but they're really not. See, look at that. He's doing the lava bucketing. And then the next round, it turns out he's actually like an insane player, and he just completely wrecks you. I'm like, I'm not falling for that. Like, I'm playing very cautiously. I'm being very careful. I'm like, okay, let's just full send it. So be careful with who you trust. Don't just give all your stuff online, even though be careful out there.